Alright, just wanted to have a little unprofessional chat about the Bestway steel plough. This is a rectangular 4 metre by 3 metre, I think, like, you know what I mean? I'm going to annoy lots of people by continuing to use metric because I live in the 21st century. So if that bothers you, work it out, love. So this is not going to be about the construction of the pool because it's already up. I've had it a couple of years. It's going to be about living with it. Okay, what I've got here, I used to use a paddling pool, but I just use a bucket. Kids put their feet in it, one at a time, obviously, like, and then get in. We have the hose nearby, like, it's filling at the moment, like, but like we use that, spray the feet down, whatever. Look, always a good thing. Probably the first thing you'll notice is this is on a giant concrete slab and on grass. We're lucky enough to have a grass patch up there and a gigantic concrete slab at the bottom. So use these jigsaw rubber mats and put it on, and you know what, it makes it nice and soft for the kids to walk on, for adults to walk on, especially when I've got my corns on the go, my bunions. Any water stains you see here is from the hose, and I put the cover back on it and all that kind of thing. And it did have a leak kind of under there, but I don't know if you can see, but it's now just a tiny little drip. And what I did, because it was, you know what I mean, it was squirting out, Bestway patches, put one on the inside while it was full, you know, underwater, stuff alright, put another one on the outside, tiny little drip. That would probably leak out less than a year than the kids kick out in a day. This concrete slab here, people say it should be perfectly flat. It's not. This corner is higher than that corner over there. So when you empty it, all the water gathers at that corner and you're left with a little bit, which is kind of annoying because this is the corner where it all gathers and that's the corner where all the water comes out. So I wish that was over there, but you know what I mean, it is what it is. I've got a piece of hose pipe that I use to put down here, bring it down there, and 2 sucks, siphon it all out, and it siphons off. I've got soakaways there. It doesn't take that long for any water to disappear. And then after that, what I've got, and if anybody can afford to buy one of these, like, which is at the end of the day a non-essential item, you've probably got access to some kind of water vacuum. I've got a Vax, other ones are available, and then once I've siphoned it all off, put the Vax in the pool, give it a quick suck out, done. Round it with a towel, pack it up, put it away. Packs up quite small, and that's pretty cool. The cover, I know there's probably going to be people going, oh my god, the cover's touching the water. Ah! If you go and have a look at any outdoor pool anywhere in the world, the covers float on the water. And that serves 2 purposes, you know, like it stops it ripping under weight of anything that's on top, and also keeps the pool warm, keeps the pool clean, keeps the pool warm. Blue is better than black because blue lets the heat through into the water and black keeps hold of the heat. You know, you don't want the cover being warm, you want the water being warm. That's why the pool itself is blue, not black. What I also do, and I haven't got any here to show you at the minute, because I only put it up yesterday, I'm going to go and get some today, is plastic sheeting for putting over furniture when you're painting. Dead thin, doesn't matter, you know, like it's cheap enough. Get a biggest roll you can, throw that over. The purpose of that is you get loads of stuff flat coming on it. And what I've found is if you only have the cover itself, when you're taking the cover off to use the pool, quite a lot of the stuff that's gathered on there then falls in the pool. So you have cheap plastic over it, get that off, and then it's dead easy to just take the cover off down. Haven't got a pump, haven't got a heater. You know what? Don't use it. You can probably tell I live in the northwest of England, and you know, work hard. It's no colder than going in a river, going in the sea, and if you have the cover touching the water gets warm. And that's pretty cool, like, you know what I mean? Well, again, the cover. Ooh, the strings aren't long enough. Well, you know, like, it's 50p for a roll of string. Just go and get some string. I tie it onto these, like, make sure that the seam is running along the top. And then when it's up to its fill level, it's going to sit nice and flat on the top of the thing, and that'll just warm it all up. Up at the corners fly off when it's windy. You know what? See over there? Got a washing line there. Come with these things. You can just clip them on. I can't do it one-handed, like, but give it a bit of a twist. There you go. No one's going to blow that off. I've read about people suspending the covers over. You know, I don't know what that's about. Like, you know what I mean? It's just causing more hassle than you need. So there you go. Fairly sound. Takes me on my own. Don't know. Maybe 45 minutes, an hour to put it up. I've got someone to help, half an hour. What I've done is they come labelled A, B, C, D, and all that kind of thing. I just got out my waterproof marker and put long side on each of those, and each of those over there, and short side on the two that go on the short side. Makes it easier, like, you know what I mean? And when I'm storing it all, I fold up the pool and the cover, put them in the garage, and all the poles and everything. I went and got a bin. Yeah, that's over here, my little storage bit. Just an ordinary kitchen bin. Put all the poles in there, put that in the garage. Keeps everything tidy, like, you know what I mean? Bought the ladder. Like I say, got the bucket there. Kids to wash their feet. We used to use a paddling pool, but it was more hassle than it was worth that. Like, you know, like put the end of the ladder in the paddling pool and everything. Like, you can just use the hose instead. It's just easier. That's about it. You get quite a lot of people in a rectangular pool. I find the circular pools, look, you know, like everybody's touching feet in the middle of it, look, you know what I mean? Not into that, like. But yeah, rubber mat. Don't panic about the cover touching the water or the corners, you know what I mean? Like, pegs, string. I tried suspending the cover, look, the pool was always cold, so we have it touching it. This cover is cold, because all of the heat and the sunlight that's hitting there is going straight through into the water, into the pool, and it's kind of stopping it from evaporating. You get rid of the heat from a pool by evaporation, and with this cover on, it can't evaporate. Don't need a pump, because weather's like this, kids are always in it, and changing filters, the amount the lecky costs, all that kind of thing. But if you're really bothered about like the crap, ding, 75p from Home Bargain, or Home and Bargains. Doesn't get the little bits, but you know what, I don't particularly care about that. Also, got a ladder here that you can make into different shapes, and it kind of put it over one corner, so you can put, if you feel like, I don't drink alcohol, but you put drinks on it and things like that. Have a table. I've got a couple of spare rubber mats there, and I've got some stools, kitchen stools. I put the rubber mats in the pool, put the kitchen stools on top of them, and you can just sit there. Well, it was great last year, like when it got like 35 degrees and stuff like that. It was amazing. So that's about it, basically. Well, I made that out of 2 buckets and a water pump and lid. So like I say, I wouldn't put it on the grass, and if you're going to put it anywhere, put it as far away from the house as possible, because you don't want it flooding. I've got no drains around here, but I've got soakaways there, and all of the water from that disappears in a couple of hours. So there you go. That's the Bestway pool. And I know most of you are probably already clicked off now, but I don't particularly care. And the fact that I'm using metric and that kind of thing is probably going to annoy people, and there's going to be some things in the comments. But hey, what? You probably find that the comments are disabled, and that I don't actually read them, because I don't particularly care. Alright then. See ya!